Still Chillin' is an independent podcast where lifelong friends and guests sample the best tequilas and more.
Grab your favorite drink, listen and chill with us.
Go to stillchillin.com
to see how you can help.
All right, I think everyone is ready to go. Carlos?
Still chilling, right
All
here.
right. Do we got the new member finally? Luisum?
Yeah, I haven't heard that in a while.
I know.
How are you?
Yeah, right.
I just, was that Melesio? Los Tonis?
Los Tonis there.
That was them too. Well, let's welcome Luis and everybody else to Still Chillin' episode number 3.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, 3 tries. I kind of figured.
Works.
Does Luis want to share why he's been MIA?
Yeah, what's up, Luis?
I got sick
Okay.
from Chinese virus.
Luis, we don't want to get canceled on our 3rd episode, so we can't speak of the unspeakable.
People are actually listening?
Not yet. These are the first episodes.
Because that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I'm imagining people are listening to us.
Well, you can imagine people are listening because they will be. Eventually, we'll do them live one day, but dude, we're still learning.
The learning curve for sure.
Yep, we'll get it. And eventually, if Luis sticks around, we'll improve his audio gear. A mic.
Yeah, seems right.
But yeah, so
Luis raised his hand.
A mic over there, get him a mic. We have Luis commenting with emojis.
So I'm just learning this. So, like, this is pretty cool.
What, emojis? Like the thumbs up? The little brown hand?
Emojis?
The hands have colors now, Luis.
Yeah, I turned them black. It's simple. And I'm messing with the settings, actually.
I'm going to have to turn off my video because I'm going to be laughing. Episode 3. Carlos has the first 2, Ben. What do you think?
They're getting better for sure. So the actual episode's about just chilling conversations. But I think we have a objective to ensure we drink and let the people know how the tequila's tasting. We are committed to that.
I noticed the last episode we took the first 2 drinks and then we talked forever and ever before the 3rd.
That's what happens when you're chilling, right?
Yeah. No.
Conversation gets in the way of drinking.
No, it's all good.
Did you guys watch the Super Bowl?
I'm the only one who didn't.
Why, because you were editing?
I had other plans, but then I got sucked into this thing. My weekend was podcast editing. And, once I start something, I gotta finish it.
What about you, Luis? Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did watch it. I watched it at a friend's house.
Luis is the one missing in action.
You didn't get to your bottle, right?
What do you mean? Which one? Which bottle are we talking about?
Okay, so La Gritona is the one we're drinking today. You got something to drink?
Yeah, actually, I do. Just in the Jack in the Box.
What? You said you have Jack in the Box?
Jason, what?
Dr. Pepper from Jack in the Box right now. So we're good.
Oh, you got it. Okay. You know what's funny? You're drinking Dr. Pepper from Jack in the Box, and you sound like the Jack in the Box speaker.
Two Jumbo Jacks?
Jumbo Jacks? Dude, is that Jack in the Box still there on Imperial?
Talking about still chilling, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is Tacos Acosta?
Late nights.
That's not there anymore, is it?
I haven't been there for years.
Yeah, so they're not chilling anymore. Let's talk about the drink that we're drinking, Carlos.
La Gritona. It was recommended by a friend, and I saw the bottle. I thought it was pretty nice. It looks kind of like a moonshine bottle, right?
It does, actually.
Gritona.
It's a pretty cool
Valle
bottle.
de Guadalupe, Jalisco. So obviously we're sticking to Jalisco, Los Altos, and Valle de Guadalupe. I'm not too familiar with that one. So the other thing is this one is the first reposado that we're having.
Oh, that's true. Wait.
That's going to change the flavor profile,
Actually,
right?
that confused me when I went to buy this thing because when you first said, hey, we're going to drink La Gritona, I go in there and all I saw was reposado. I'm like, wait, what's up? Is there no blanco? I didn't buy it because I thought you couldn't find the right one. And
that's all they make right now. It looks like it would be a blanco, right?
It does. So clear for a reposado.
I don't know the exact reason, but I'm sure it has to do with the type of barrels they're using. I know we haven't committed to really getting the nitty gritty of the information. Just really focusing on the taste and what we just kind of the layperson's does it taste good or not?
Well,
is it worth buying?
we can bring some of that info for the missing ones on the next week, right? Ooh, Luis, next week we're gonna drink 3 tequilas, man. It's gonna be a back-to-back of the first 3, and we're gonna kind of taste the differences. I guess it's about time to open this one. I haven't even opened it once. Let me see. We'll pop the. This has a really funky top.
Yeah, it's like that old school, like 1900s, like medicine.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got this like metal, kind of looks like a camping equipment or something. Isn't that what this kind of top is?
Yeah, it looks like we're getting ready to drink some moonshine.
So how's the smell on this bottle?
It's like a tropical fruit,
What does it smell like to you?
No, man, no tropical fruit
like a slight of pepper spice.
Pepper. Yes, you got that one.
It's definitely herbaceous, I would say, right?
Yes,
Herby,
yes.
But I don't get the pepper as much this time.
It's not even strong smelling, man. I don't even smell alcohol.
No.
I guess because it's reposado. I don't know. It's been kind of. I don't know. Maybe that's it. But let's go ahead and pour the first ounce right now. I got my. So, Luis, if you ever do this, I recommend you have a way to measure your drink because the first episode, man, I poured way too much every single time.
Oh, did you?
So I'm using this little ounce thing, so I know here's an ounce. I'm gonna do that.
I got a little beaker.
Pour my ounce. All right, let's see if it smells any better in the cup.
You gotta get a sniffer.
That's my nose, man. That's what I call it. My sniffer. It smells good in the glass. It smells better than the bottle.
Actually, I just got a little bit of pepper. But I think that's going to be a constant throughout because the agave plant itself has that pepper scent.
All right, so I'm smelling. It smells good, but not picking up specific things yet.
So this is a reposado that is meant to keep kind of that crisp blanco smell and flavor, right? So I think they do it for 8 months. They age it for, so it's right over the minimum months needed to be spent in a barrel where it can be called a reposado.
Okay, that's why it's barely tinted, huh?
Yeah, they wanted to keep the natural essence with some aging. Little tidbits here and there that will drop.
It seems like they make one style so far, right? So this is kind of in between.
Right.
All right, so let's go ahead and taste.
Sweet, no?
It's not as sweet for being a reposado.
Smooth though. Pretty smooth.
Very smooth. Yeah.
This is pretty easy to drink. Luis, do you drink much tequila straight these days, or how do you drink?
Yeah, alcohol in there.
Dabble. Definitely, it's a hobby now.
It's called alcoholism.
Some call that a problem, huh? Others call it a
Call that a problem?
solution.
No way.
I'm liking this a lot, Tony.
Yeah.
I know it's probably not. It's not fair to compare as much because it is reposado, but I think it's a reposado that's meant to mimic the blanco. So we're gonna allow it, right?
That's true. It's in there, I mean, man, it is really good.
You want to know some interesting tidbits about it?
Sure.
Dude.
It's an all-women company. The founders, I think when Luis and I were in a tequila tour in Mexico, they told us about this one.
Is there any connection between the name? I mean, it's got a feminine name. Do the other ones have it?
Yeah.
Siete Leguas is kind of it's a horse. What else we got? Patron. It's not Patrona, right? Do we have another
Very
feminine
patriarchal, huh?
tequila name?
Plus, Carlos, don't say that. You said patriarch?
Dude, your phone's real scratchy right now.
You got one of those balloons outside your house, Luis?
The spy balloons? Oh, well, man, they're messing with this connection. They're interfering with the show.
That's what it is.
Luis, we're going to barely be able to make you out on the episode because there's some interference flying above your house.
I'm having a hard time saying Luis because I'm so used to saying Skippy. We're still chilling now. I'm still calling him Skips.
No worries, man.
Dude, has Jumbo Jack, is that what you ate?
I just had a chicken sandwich. That was it. I'm starving.
No 2 tacos?
No, not
Dude,
this time.
The Popeyes chicken sandwich, man.
It's actually really good.
I think you might have to go to like a good Popeyes because like sometimes I go to a okay Popeyes and it comes out kind of like soft, and then I go to like a new one and they come out like crispy and the chicken sticks out of the bread. They don't always do that, I think, right?
Did you happen to show up right when they come out and they're just making them? Do you remember when it first came out how it was like impossible to get one, or you'd have to wait in line?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
The first like 3 times that I got one, it was it was a line, so you knew that you're getting them fresh because they would sell out right away. So they make new batches. I think I had one, and I was like the only one there, so it was a little soggy. It wasn't fresh. So I think that kind of came with the demand beginning, where everything was just being made fresh.
His internet's just freezing up.
His internet
Not
went
good
out.
today. Well, while Carlos gets reconnected, what's up with you, Luis? Glad you could finally make it. Don't worry, next episode will be more professional. Especially
that's cool.
if you go to. You think you can go to Carlos's next Monday? That would be good.
How's my sound?
Better. What's up?
Sounds good.
Is it your house internet or something?
Yeah, there's something up.
Ooh, Luis. Don't
I
you work
know.
for beep?
Spectrum.
So you work for that splendid company?
Yes, it's a good company.
But hey, at least Carlos, you don't sound too bad.
All right, I'm just gonna keep it here. The internet on the other one was just something's up with my internet right now. You have to work your magic on this one.
Oh yeah, we'll see what happens.
Speaking of still chilling, over the weekend I was watching the Super Bowl at one of our high school friends and Capilla alum,
Yep.
Richard.
Yeah, I saw he had some
I hadn't-
tequilas from over there.
Maybe we can get him on here sometime.
Talking about La Capilla, last episode you mentioned if you buy a tequila in Mexico, look at the label, it's probably going to be less than 40%, and Siete Leguas doesn't do it, right? But then I looked at
Right.
the reposados that I have here from Mexico, and they're 35%. So, okay, you think it's a flavor thing?
No, I actually think it's because it's less tequila, so they can bottle more actual tequila.
So it's a cost thing?
Well, yeah, it's definitely a costing. That way, each bottle costs them less, especially because the regulations allow them to. But I think 35 is the lowest that they can go.
I wonder if it's almost like a social responsibility thing. Because they like tequila
Possibly.
down there. That's the thing. So
Yeah.
make it a little bit weaker because people are going to be drinking it a lot. The way they drink Coca-Cola, they drink tequila.
Yep.
That's
And
what
then that's when they have the charro negros.
So this tequila, first taste test. I was surprised because how much was your bottle?
$50.
I was a little bit under, like 44.
Yeah.
For that price, is actually like no flaws in it. Let's go ahead and move into round 2 on ice. I tried something for this week, see if I can get clearer ice. I don't know if it worked.
What'd you do?
I have this filter thing that supposedly is better than everything else because it takes out so many minerals that people don't even like the taste.
Wow.
It's called like, I don't know. Let's see what the ice looks like.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Let's look at the ice, see what it's all about.
It's well, it's the cloudiness is more. I don't know. It's almost like more spread out. See how it's
yeah, you're right.
It's like more evenly cloudy. I guess it's not like a little pocket.
Yeah.
I think my the filtered water from my fridge makes better ice cubes. So Luis, I guess the thing we're always trying to get is first episode. Carlos had this ice that looked like glass. There's no white frosting inside. Nothing.
Ice is because you have to like boil it, right? In order for it not to look all
Is
cloudy,
that it?
right?
Is that it? The boil? You think the boiling would help? I might have to try that.
No, I've tried it. It's not. It's basically, again, all the water has some sort of mineral. To your point, even if you take out all the minerals, there's gonna be some fine ones left over. And the way it freezes, it pushes them to one area, right? So like, have you guys ever seen like a slow motion ice freezing? How it starts in one corner and then it just kind of pushes everything down. The method that I use with the container that's insulated, like an igloo, is because it slows down the freezing and it pushes down the sediment, and then you have holes at the bottom, so they go through that.
All right. Well, I think that's why I have such clear ice normally. Somewhat clear. Because I noticed the other day, I think it was like Saturday, I was making regular ice with the regular water, and then Sunday night came, and I'm like, oh, I got to try this filtered water and see if I get clearer ice. In one day, it had barely frozen. So I'm like, maybe my ice freezes so slow. That's why it's so clear.
Yeah, could be.
That could be why. You tried this on ice yet?
Yeah, it's even smoother.
Yeah, I mean, it's super smooth. And it's still 40%.
Very smooth. It's actually 80 proof.
You know what I think it is? You said this is aged longer?
It's aged longer than the blanco, but it's right over the minimum mark to call it reposado, because they want to keep that natural blanco kind of flavor profile. they don't want to get the, you know, when you age it, you kind of start getting kind of that, what we call like the whiskey kind of, you get caramel, vanilla notes, pepper. Like they're really trying to avoid all that.
Yeah, it's pretty, man. But the thing, I can't pick out specific flavors yet. I mean, nothing standing out.
This to me just like a fresh herb, something like that.
I guess a little bit of a yerba buena, like spearmint.
Yeah.
There you go. Right, that's one.
Mm-hmm.
It is good though. Jeez, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Explains why I finished the first bottle about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Although when I first had that one, I don't know what it was. I thought it was super peppery, but I don't know. Maybe we've had other stuff that was more peppery, like Ocho was pretty peppery.
Yeah, Ocho was definitely the most peppery. But
yeah, the taste on this is pretty good.
Would you recommend it to somebody who's just starting to drink tequila, or at least really wants to get to know tequila?
Yeah, I think I would, for sure. I'm taking a look at this bottle, but this bottle gives you no information, though. That's a weird thing about it.
No.
I noticed some of the other ones, they tell you a little bit of kind of history.
It's just made in Valle de Guadalupe, Jalisco. So do you think you like it better in neat or on ice?
I mean, it gets to be really easy to drink on ice.
Too easy, that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had tequila, Skippy?
Yesterday, I went to a friend's house and his neighbor, he brought like a cup with tequila. It was just like regular Jose Cuervo.
He brought a cup with tequila and like handed it to you, or what?
He handed it to us.
Actually, I had, I think it was Cuervo at some people's house like a couple of weeks ago, because that's like their favorite drink too. And it kind of reminded me of when you used to kind of have to take a sip out of people's stashes and you would put water in it to kind of replace it. It was just so watery or something. I don't know. But I don't know if that's common. I haven't had that stuff in forever. Maybe we'll eventually get to those kind of tequilas too, but it was just way different. If you guys want more episodes on YouTube, hit the subscribe. Once we hit 150 subscribers, we'll put out another one. So share it, tell them to hit the subscribe. It'll just give us a good measurement of who's ready for another one.
Well, you know what? Maybe we have an episode where we bring a few of the tequilas we were drinking when we were younger. See how our palate has changed. We can get the baby bottles of those.
We could do that.
We don't want to invest in the big bottles. We now know that there's some quality tequila, and we weren't drinking that. Because, I mean, that wasn't something that we talked about back then, right? Flavor profiles.
Nah, I mean, I couldn't really, you had to put it in Coca-Cola or something. I mean, who was really slowly drinking tequila back then?
I mean, we're definitely drinking, but we weren't enjoying it, I guess we could say. I mean, that's what this is going to be based off, right? We're going to recommend just based on what we think. Hopefully save people some money so they don't drink the bad stuff. And I think there's plenty of tequilas out there, though, we won't really come across. Maybe 1 or 2 bottles. So, Skippy, who were you chilling with yesterday?
Richard Carvajal.
Another friend from high school. See, we're still chilling.
Yeah.
Nice.
This bottle here. Okay, so the problem is next week, right? We're going to do the 3 that we've had. The Ocho, the Siete Leguas, and this La Gritona.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I don't need to buy another one of this one by next week. But I need to buy another Siete Leguas, and I need to buy another Ocho because they're done.
Wow.
There's 2 of us in this house, so, you know, it's not just me. Because I haven't learned my lesson. I keep, like right now, before this episode came up, I was in the kitchen with my bottle of tequila saying, hey, I'm going to go upstairs and do this show. And she goes, and where's mine?
No.
I didn't want to open this one in front of her because I wanted to open it and smell it fresh. Yeah. So all I have is, I finally bought some Montelobos. So I gave her some of that. My wife, is, like I said, she's not a big tequila drinker. So I think maybe my mission will be to, this is going to be a hard one because she's Cuban, man. So she doesn't like regular coffee. She calls it dirty water. She'll only drink Cuban coffee. So there's like, she's got some biases, you know. When it comes to drinking straight, the only thing she'll drink straight is Havana Club.
Havana Club.
Have you ever had Havana Club from Cuba, not the Puerto Rico version?
No.
They age it 15 years. It's so good. Next time I go to Mexico, I'll buy it there because they had the Cuban version in Mexico. And all you can buy in the U.S. is the Puerto Rican version. So Cuba still right now makes rum. They age it for 15 years before they sell it. My point is I have an uphill battle find her a tequila that she'll consider drinking it instead of Havana Club.
I think you have to get then like an age one. I mean, because you're gonna compare
Yes.
15 years.
Yes.
You can get there's one called La Llorona, Tears of La Llorona.
I've heard of that one. Is that one really aged super long?
Yeah, it's like a golden brown kind of color. It's not cheap.
Well, actually, what I told her is like the blancos I've been giving her, she's not used to them being that young, right? She's usually drinking whiskeys, aged whiskeys. We'll figure out how to get you a sample of that.
I'll be in France in a couple of weeks, and they should have it in Europe.
I'm sure they have it over there. A bunch of Cubans went to France. But all I have is like good tequilas in the house now. And I got to share them. So I still have to get her something else that's not show related so that it lasts. Because, La Gritona, me and her drank it. I shared some with the neighbors. Siete Leguas, split that too. So I got to have a stash that's truly just for the show. Because I'm sure you got it under control, right?
Yeah, well, Christina doesn't drink, so, it's on me. I purposefully just kind of... I have a ton of bottles, right? So what I do, I'm saving it for the show. Because I think I want to be able to have the same bottle that I initially tried to test it, right? Because, I think one of the things we talked about is once you open the bottle, does it age better? The tequila, does it change flavor profile? I think you mentioned that there was a bottle you had a couple of days, you noticed the flavor changed a little. So I wanted to keep the same bottle so I can use the same bottle from the original taste test.
That's the perfect world, right? Maybe I'll get there. Maybe I have to buy 2 bottles per show.
There you go. You need that buffer bottle.
You know what I think I'm hearing I'm hearing us on Luis's speakerphone. Is that what I'm hearing?
What are you hearing?
I hear like what pops, stuff like that.
Luis,
Yeah.
mute yourself.
Like right now. I don't hear anything.
Right?
That's
Yeah,
it.
I don't hear anything.
We're doing a little bit of engineering on the spot. For anybody who ever wants to start a podcast, if you got a friend who's on their phone, they're going to have to mute themselves. Unmute yourself. What's up? What's the situation with your sound?
Can you hear it right now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but when you were muted, there was no interference.
Okay. What about now?
I think when you're going to talk, unmute yourself. Okay, like a walkie-talkie. Where the heck was I? Oh, yeah. This is my second Gritona. I got to buy a second Siete Leguas, and I got to buy a second Tequila Ocho. So this shows, it's going to stack up. But half of it is personal entertainment. So that's okay.
Yeah.
But,
well, the good news is, right, that you're going to come down and we're going to try to fill in as many as we can. And maybe what we could do is at that point, we buy a bottle and share it and have it. I think that's going to be fun when we get to do this in person, where we can actually, sit across each other and pour each other a drink.
Yeah, we'll get to it. I've had, what do we have? Straight, ice.
And now it's back to choosing, right?
I think I'm going to do ice because I still have ice in my cup, so I don't want to waste it. And then we always have a fourth round. So fourth round, I'll probably go straight.
Again, I feel like it's very herbal. I'm not picking up a lot of pepper.
Nope.
No vanilla, but it's good. It's so
mint. You know what? I mean,
mint?
I guess I'm thinking mint because it almost tastes like, this is not going to sound great, but it tastes like bubble gum that you've been chewing for like 20 minutes and you're about to throw it out.
Yeah, very subtle spearmint flavor.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to grab ounce number... No, I didn't have... I've only had 2 ounces. I had some self-control this episode.
I mean, the big difference is you got a measure, a cup that you can measure with today, not gravity.
That helps. Really quick, let's quit this call because supposedly it's going to kick me off in 9 minutes. That's weird, man. That didn't happen last time. Well, let's all hang up, and are they going to be trying to kick us off in 8 minutes? So everybody's going to quit the call.
All right.
Be right back.
All right.
Yo.
I don't know what's up with my internet today.
I think... Oh, there he goes. So we're back, right? Okay, everybody's back on. Maybe that's why we'll start playing with Discord, man. I guess Discord doesn't have these kind of limits.
Right.
You didn't get the message right now saying that there's a time limit again?
I didn't get it yet, so...
So how long was it till they told you had 9 more minutes?
As soon as we started, it started telling me about a limit.
I think because it's 3 of us,
It's like a, like a dealer strategy. Like, let's get them in here for free. two people can go on and on. Eventually, they'll want somebody to join the party. Then we'll start trying to get them to, join a pro level. And this is why I think the system's trying to hold us down. We can't get a proper podcast episode. Like, we can't mooch off the system. Come on. Big Tech, let us use your stuff for free and record it and put it out. What's up?
Man, they don't like the mooching. Is that word still used, Skippy?
Mooching?
Moochy mooch.
Does your son know? I mean, your son probably knows because you've told him, right? But do they use that word at all? Moochers.
That was a little stony smooching off your Kraft cheese and your Coca-Cola.
Well, that's you. You never had Coke. You always had Royal Coke.
We had RC Cola. We had Shasta.
No, Shasta. Which one was the one the 99-cent store had?
Shasta, man. The 3 liter Cokes, only a 99-cent store. Did Coca-Cola ever sell 3 liters? Maybe eventually, once they saw Shasta killing it with the 3 liters for 99 cents.
I remember having grape drink.
Yes.
Grape juice.
Hey, Luis, you had Sunny D. And eventually, you started getting Tampico because we probably drank all your Sunny D every time we go over.
I prefer Tampico, though, over Sunny D.
Man, what happened to Sunny D, man? I don't know. So far, man.
It's some good Gritona.
Yeah. I mean, how much cheaper do tequilas get than this?
Like tequila, like under $30.
No, wait. You say under 30. That's hard.
No, there is. It's called Tequila Montezuma. It's like a
$20 but is there enough? Hey, Carlos, I'm down to try those. I don't care. Do you think we can find 3 tequilas under 30? I don't know.
I mean, I think this is it for like the quality. I think you're gonna hit around 40, 45.
Oh, I have a new challenger though that I gotta recommend. It's $32, man. 32.
Oh, okay.
And it's from Arandas.
Yeah.
I have it in mind for a future episode series, but I'll just put it out there right now. I told somebody at the store yesterday, hey, because they were looking around for like blancos. I'm like, this is going to be the best like $30 tequila you can buy. I mean, I don't know how much Cuervo even costs. So it's $32.99 for a blanco. The Reposado is $39.99, I think. But it's called Don Nacho. Tequila Don Nacho.
Don Nacho, huh? Yeah. Okay.
If you can ever find it, buy it and we could put it on this show. When we were in Arandas, like, we were just walking down the street and some other people were like, hey, try our tequila. And my wife is not a big tequila drinker, but she had a shot of this one and she liked it. And that's why we brought it back. We had it since and it's good. And then that was one of the ones that I was surprised when I found at the store because it looks like a local town tequila. It's not like a fancy bottle.
So this one that we're having now was $35 when I first mentioned it. I don't know if you remember what you paid for it.
It was not over $50, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I almost feel, when I told those people this weekend, like, hey, go try that Don Nacho. It's only $32. I honestly, I almost wish I hadn't told them because if it gets popular, it's going to go up. It's almost like where I'm at, there's not a lot of taco spots. So this town has 2 taco spots within 5 minutes away. One is, I'd say it's pretty good. If that was the only place around, I'd be happy. Everybody knows that place. All the locals, they think, oh yeah, this is the best Mexican. And actually, it's pretty good. But then this other spot, right on the border of the town and the next town, this is how legit the place is. It used to be called Los Comales. And then they were getting more popular. You would think that in a town that's not very Hispanic, when they upgrade and they change their name, they would kind of water it down, right? Something a little bit more American. They call it Rincon Latino. So I'm like, oh man, these guys are just doubling down, right? When I heard their new name, I was like, man, okay, you guys are not really changing it up, which is good. So in general, basically what I'm trying to say is sometimes even that spot, I don't, this place is so good, I don't even recommend it because I don't want people finding out about it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I mean. Sometimes places are so good you don't recommend them because they'll blow up and they'll change.
Yeah.
This place changed their name from Los Comares to Rincon Latino. I don't think they're going to change. So after I saw that, actually, that's when I started recommending it. But yeah, man. I mean, did you pick up any more distinct tastes on this guy?
It's a smooth tequila, herbaceous, right? That wintergreen.
Yes, wintergreen. I guess that's the
Yeah.
taste. I mean, I don't know. Eventually we should go get
Yeah.
the information for some of the ones because I think I had some information. Siete Leguas because I've been drinking it for a while. You had some
Yeah.
info on Tequila Ocho.
I think it's getting the information without it kind of interfere with your flavor profile.
Luis, this is something I learned about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So Carlos picks up these tastes, and then I pick up some taste. The last episode, I drank Siete Leguas, and I said it tasted salty, and I realized it tasted salty because I remember a margarita. So a lot of these tastes are almost what you just remember, what they remind you of. Carlos, for some tequilas, you mentioned it tastes like grass. What do you mean it tastes like grass? I mean, I might have eaten grass by accident as a kid or something, right? But it's not really a taste I remember. But you are right about that being a taste because I got a mezcal this weekend. I told you, Montelobos. And I looked at the label, and that's the first freaking note. They say grass on there. I'm like, oh, man. So grass is a flavor. The closest taste I can think of to grass, this might be kind of weird, but as a little kid, I blame Lucky Charms for it. If you ever found like a 4-leaf clover, my house used to have like clovers, 3-leaf clovers. I would pick a clover and eat it, and it would taste like sour and sharp.
I know.
Did you ever eat clovers, Luis?
Yeah, it had kind of like lemon.
Lemon. Yes, you're right. That's the taste.
That's the taste. Yeah.
All right, so
Well,
I wasn't the only person who ate clovers then because of Lucky Charms.
We eat microgreens now, right? Even like a lot of these chards, they're bitter, kind of citrusy, but I think they all kind of have that same similar flavor profile, especially the microgreens.
Well, you know what's crazy? In my house, in the front yard, I have these thin pieces of grass that kind of grow really tall. They smell like onion, and they're chives.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, chives. That's definitely onion.
Hey, Luis, how's your drink holding up?
Yeah. It's holding up. It's good.
They don't have Jack in the Box over here, man.
What do you mean?
There's no Jack in the Box in Atlanta.
I thought there was.
I think Luis is gonna be our South Park. That guy with the hoodie. Luis, what's his name? The guy with the hoodie.
Kenny?
He killed Kenny. Luis is our Kenny.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Right now you have the Kenny filter on your voice, Luis. That's what you sound like.
Oh, it's coming out like that? Damn, it's weird.
Currently, you're the Kenny of the show. You got to stay alive though. You got to make it to the end of the episode.
So I'm ready for the
Final tasting round, right? Like we got to give this thing a score. Ooh.
It's inevitable.
Well, you know what? After I pour this out, I'm going to show you what responsible drinking looks like. This bottle almost looks brand new. I don't know how this has happened. Maybe it's the shape of the bottle. Could be the shape because it's very wide. Like it doesn't really look like I drank. Look, Luis. Look how little I drank. That's all it takes. You see that?
Yeah, that's all it takes, my friend.
All right, so we're doing the tasting round. Man, it doesn't get any worse.
No, it's consistent. I keep going back and forth with the ice and no ice.
Oh man, so we're tasting the last drink. You got to be thinking. You got to be thinking scores right now. I'm gonna concentrate on a number.
All right, I already have mine. I'm saying, man, you got to get your sniffer though.
I have something close to that, but yeah, next episode I'll have a sniffer for the next episode.
So what do you think? What's your number?
All right, so taste test. My number. So as far as a number, you know what? I mean, it's got the strength of Tequila Ocho, alcohol-wise. I feel it, especially straight. And it's got the smoothness of not quite the smoothness. I'm gonna give it a 7.8.
I'm gonna do 8.5. I haven't revisited the other ones, so I know you've kind of had some drinks here and there. I haven't touched the other ones because I thought, you know what? I drank the taste. I'm going to leave it behind. I've been drinking martinis and bourbon. I'm setting myself to really have this kind of like, all right, taste it, stop, and then all three. So far, this is the highest, right? I gave the other one an 8, the other two an 8, and this is 0.5 higher.
You're giving it a higher score because it's kind of combining best of two. That makes sense. I think I'm giving it a lower score because it's neither this one or that one. That's how I'm thinking.
Nah. No, that's
And
fair.
and like I said, next week I gotta go buy 2 more bottles. All right.
Well,
Scores, we went 7.8 and 8.5.
yeah.
We'll all check in next week. Luis, I don't want to hear about it. You better stay away from any kind of shady food.
Yes, sir.
Any last words?
Well, we're still chilling. We got the gang together, the trio, the tres amigos that we're hoping to extend out to hundreds of episodes. And I think every episode we learn a little more as to how we want to deliver the information to the audience, right? Because I think at the end of the day, it's about we're still chilling and just kind of catching up and making time, but also, hey, here's what we're drinking, and we either recommend it or we don't. So I think there's gonna be something we drink at some point. We're like, yeah, don't get this, don't waste your money on this, right? It's gonna hurt. But
any final last words, Luis?
I'm glad joining you guys.
Finally, we got this. We can prove that this is a real person.
Oh.
Everybody, thank you for week 3, helping us look forward to the next one, the mythical face-off episode. It could have all ended after the first 2. Today, things were rocky, but I'm glad everybody kind of made it. Until next time, hopefully everybody's still chilling, and we'll catch up with everybody next week.
Sounds good.
All right. Peace out.
Deuces. If you like what you just heard, share links to our show with your friends to help us get the word out. Go to stillchillin.com to see how you can make more episodes possible. Thank you for listening.